So today's story is honestly kind of crazy because AMD's next-gen Ryzen 10,000 X3D chips are apparently getting a massive performance boost. And yeah, I'm talking some really big numbers here. Yeah, let's get into it. Hello and welcome to GamerCrate. So this whole thing actually comes from a fresh post by the well-known leaker HXL1X. And look, this is someone who's been pretty trustworthy in the past, especially when it comes to AMD leaks. And in this case, he's claiming some seriously big stuff related to Zen 6. More specifically, the X3D versions of Zen 6. And just to be clear, that's the architecture the next-gen Ryzen 10,000 CPUs are supposed to be built on, or whatever AMD ends up calling them. Now, according to him, chips with a single CCD could be getting an unreal 144 megabytes of L3 cache. Yeah, 144. That's just insane. And obviously, that would mean the dual CCD variants could jump all the way up to 288 megabytes of L3 cache. For some context here, that 144 megabytes is exactly 50% more cache than what we see on the 9800 X3D right now, which is already a monster for gaming. And one thing I really don't think enough people are talking about is the core layout, because pretty much all leaks are pointing toward 12 cores being packed onto a single CCD. That would mean a total of 24 cores on the higher end parts. Now, yeah, 24 cores is cool and all, but honestly, the really exciting part for me is the single CCD gaming chip. Like, think about a 8000 X3D finally having more than 8 cores. That's literally 50% more cores than what we're used to. And I know people hate this word, I kind of do too, but yeah, that does make these chips feel way more future-proof. Plus, the fact that all 12 cores can communicate with each other without crossing between CCXs, which usually slows things down, that's huge for latency-sensitive workloads like gaming. Add on top of that a 50% increase in L3 cache. And yeah, this is shaping up to be something special. Now, interestingly enough, this whole AMD leak was actually in response to a discussion about Intel's next-gen Nova Lake. Either way, if even half of this ends up being accurate, next-gen CPUs are shaping up to be a serious fight. And honestly, that's exactly what we want to see. Time, as always, will tell.